Conservative, of course, with his minutes. Dame outside, no one open. Time running down, 11 on the shot clock, drills a three.
A blockbuster trade out of the NBA sees the Milwaukee Bucks move off of Jrue Holiday in favor of bringing in Damian Lillard to pair with Greek freak Giannis and Chris Middleton. Oh man, the Portland Trail Blazers are receiving Jrue Holiday, DeAndre Ayton from the Suns, Tumani Kamara, a 2029 first-round pick, and 2 pick swaps as Phoenix, who kind of sneaks into this deal, moves off of DeAndre Ayton in favor of acquiring Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and my Vol for life, Keon Johnson. Oh man. Woo! A blockbuster of a trade right before the season gets going. Damian Lillard's not a Miami Heat after all that offseason commotion. Dame finally gets what he wants, kinda. He gets traded to a perennial Eastern Conference contender. It's just the Milwaukee Bucks. I think this is absolutely crazy. All right, I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on the trade quickly here. I think I'm going to do a whole entire podcast next, so you want to make sure you subscribe to the channel for more. My first thoughts on the deal is that Milwaukee clearly is letting you know that they're fully committed to Giannis. This is a we're fully committed to Giannis type of move. The only thing is, I don't like Jrue Holiday being thrown in this trade as if he's just a guy. Like, Jrue Holiday was 1B in Milwaukee last year. Clearly 1B with the injuries that Chris Middleton was dealing with. And, you know, heck, Giannis had injuries in the playoffs. The one consistent was Jrue. And he's one of the best defenders in the NBA. Let's keep in mind there have been rumblings, and Drew's Flatfoot said that his plan is to retire after his contract is up. I don't know how much that factored in, but if you're holding that man to his word, it appears that Jrue Holiday is now on the move, not once, maybe even twice. Woj is reporting that the Portland Trail Blazers have plans on moving off of Jrue momentarily here. Obviously, I'll give you guys an update on that one. That's wild. If the Bucks decide to move off of Jrue and then the Blazers decide to move off Jrue, who's going to land Jrue Holiday, arguably the best guard defender in the league, to me a top 8 point guard in the NBA. That is wild, and you're going to want to follow that. Obviously, the Bucks, though, getting Dame, to me, puts them right there at the top of the Eastern Conference again. I still believe Chris Middleton's knee matters a lot, but even if Chris is not 100%, some of the struggles that the Milwaukee Bucks had late in games when Giannis can't get you a bucket are just not going to happen. Dame Dollar is going to score. Now, how long will Dame be happy in Milwaukee when we know he wanted to get to Miami? I don't know if Dame signed off on this trade. He didn't have to for Portland to pull it off, their GM Joe Cronin. My guess is he's good with it, at least for now. As we know, Giannis is a guy that, got a couple years left on his deal and then a player option on the year after. You know, the Bucks want to keep Giannis, and this is a move to make Giannis happy. Like Giannis picked Dame in the draft when he was the captain, right? Like, there's love there. There's admiration and respect there. This is one of the biggest dynamic duos we've had in the NBA in quite some time. To me, if I'm looking at the Eastern Conference quickly here, Giannis and Dame, they're still better than Tatum and Brown. Giannis and Dame's better than Harden and Embiid. We don't know how long that's going to be together. To me, Giannis and Dame's better than Butler and Bam. That dynamic duo, even if Chris never returns to his old self, that dynamic duo alone is getting Milwaukee back to the Eastern Conference Finals. Look, the Bucks needed a guy that could go out and get you 30. Jrue Holiday could get you 25 a night. Dame can get you 30 a night. Hell of a move, hell of a risk by the Milwaukee Bucks. And from the Phoenix Suns perspective, they kind of snuck into this trade. Y'all saw my little snuck into this trade dance? Y'all like that? All right, anywho. They move off of DeAndre Ayton. We called this a month ago. Look, the new owner in Phoenix he's running his franchise like NBA 2K. And obviously, when he brought in Kevin Durant and when he brought in Bradley Beal, you knew there was just a matter of time for Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton. I'm not surprised one bit that they moved off CP3. My only thing is moving off of DeAndre Ayton in favor of Yusuf Nurkic is an interesting move to me at least, that's an interesting move for the Phoenix Suns. I thought Ayton would have been a nice mesh, but clearly the Suns are saying Ayton not good enough on defense. He's not committed enough to the team. They go get a guy, Yusuf Nurkic, who ain't going to demand the basketball 15, 20 times a game. Hey, he's just going to be happy to be in the building with Phoenix that's restructured the heck out of their roster this offseason. From the Portland Trailblazers perspective, I just want to say this really quickly. If they decide to move off of Jrue Holiday, I don't think that would be the right move. I would love to have Jrue around Scoot. I see a little bit of Scoot hit the way he moves on the defensive end of the court. It reminds me of Jrue. Obviously, Drew's just an exceptional defender. I would like to keep him around, but obviously I know you're already paying Anthony Simons and you want to see what the heck you got in Shaedon Sharpe. I don't know if Portland got max value in this trade if they're planning on moving off of Jrue Holiday. How can you say you got max value for Dame? Like, I'm still trying to figure out in my mind if getting DeAndre Ayton, a first-round pick, and Toumani Camara and whatever you get for Jrue Holiday if you decide to trade him, is that better than Tyler Hero, Nikola Jovic, the pieces that Miami could have gave you, and maybe even a third team? I don't know if that's better, but you get off Yusuf Nurkic's contract, you move off of Damian Lillard, and obviously we are full-fledged rebuild now in Portland. Let me know your thoughts on this blockbuster of a move. Y'all know we're going to be talking about this all freaking week. Y'all let me know what your thoughts are on this trade, man. Huge trade. Dame finally gets moved, not to Miami, but to Milwaukee.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple: to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am Pharaoh.